everybody staring as you walk by. Say girl, so intoxicated you can't even fake it. It's bottle after bottle till you lose control. Bottle after bottle till you lose control.
This is Allison Tusmer, and today I'm interviewing up-and-coming hip-hop artist and business entrepreneur Matthew Orion Clark III, also known as Third, regarding his soon-to-be-released debut album, The Rise of Third, Straight into Hip-Hop. Before going into detail about the Rise of Third album, I'm sure our audience would like to know a little more about the man behind the music.
Well, I'm a hip-hop musician, entrepreneur, songwriter, and activist. I am currently located in the Austin, Texas area, which is ATX, but I grew up in College Station, Texas, before moving to Austin for college. I'm also the co-founder of Titty Baby Entertainment LLC, which is a hip-hop entertainment company that is focused on promoting high-quality animation as well as high-quality hip-hop music. We're currently working on two major projects, one major animation project and another which is my debut album, The Rise of Third.
Well, how did you get your start in hip-hop?
I got my start in hip-hop, well, I fell in love with hip-hop when I was at least 5 years old. Me and my mother, we would ride around listening to Tupac, Biggie, NWA, Ice Cube, LL Cool J, just, on my way to school. But at the age of 15 is whenever I learned that hip-hop music is exactly what I wanted to pursue in life. I realized that I wanted to write, produce, and record my own hip-hop music. However, with that dream, my mom would say that it was, a pipe dream. And she wanted me to actually understand the music business. So, of course, she wanted me to go to college even though I hated school. I didn't want to go to college or go to any universities, but it turned out to be the best decision of my life.
She walked up in the club, cool, calm, collected. Never was expected, her looks were deceptive.
I learned a lot of things that some artists don't have the luxury of learning, which is, entertainment law, how to write contracts, how to look into contracts, the royalties, publishing, all those different things that you need to know in order to be a true musician.
Speaking about music vision, tell us a little more about the album.
The album is titled The Rise of Third, Straight into Hip-Hop. It is an album that skillfully blends gospel, soul, and old school hip-hop.
Yes! There! It is! That's the one! Okay, let's start from the beginning.
There's a lot of songs that have storytelling in it, and there's some that have lyrical wordplay. But all of them have the true elements of what hip-hop was, which is social activist stance and bringing social consciousness, which is what I want to do in the music industry.
Tell us about getting started with the album.
Well, I started doing the album in 2011. I had, a ton of different beats in my head and I needed to get them out, so I collaborated with a really good friend of mine, Greg Punton Cooks, and we created all 10 tracks on the album. After that, I started looking for high quality production studios in Austin, Texas. The one that stuck out to me the most was Wonderland Studios with Eric McKinney. I really loved the way that Eric's music, how he engineered his music, the mixing and the mastering process, how it actually brought the songs to life. And that's exactly what I wanted with my music, for it to be brought to life.
The Rise of Third, Straight into Hip-Hop is an interesting title. Where did you get that title? Where did that come from?
That title stems from actually one of the songs in the album titled Rise. The song Rise talks about a near-death experience that I had where the car was driving over 50 miles per hour and it flew into a 20-foot ditch. My head busted on the dashboard and, I caught a glimpse of death. And the song metaphorically speaks about, how some people say that hip-hop is dead or they perceive hip-hop to be dead. Well, the song goes along with my near-death experience, and that idea that hip hop is dead, and it kind of merges it together to bring the rise of third, but not only the rise of third, but the rise of hip hop as well.
Let's go back and talk about how you decided to do Bottle After Bottle as your first single.
Bottle After Bottle seemed to be a no-brainer to me, even though I love all the songs. All the songs, you know, they all have potential to be singles. But Bottle After Bottle had more of a club feel, but it also does not compromise the lyrical aspects of hip hop. You know, it has storytelling, it has, you know, a banging beat that you can just get lost in. It has really great underlining meanings to the lyrics whenever you truly listen to it.
Yeah, that kick, turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, turn that kick up just a little bit.
It's my understanding that Wonderland Studios works with a lot of artists, songwriters, bands, and producers, and that you have co-produced and or collaborated on projects with such world-renowned music industry veterans as Grammy Award-winning producer-musician Lloyd Maines, multi-platinum award-winning producer, composer, songwriter Scott Matthews, and producer, feature film, TV, composer, songwriter Mike Datz, and such artists as Colin Gilmore, Brooklyn James, Juliana Murphy, Armadillo Road, The Weary Boys, Ben Baxter Band, Sean Fussell, Paula Nelson, Willie Nelson's daughter, and the Ryan Bales Band, to name a few. How different was it working with a hip-hop artist compared to the artists that you have traditionally worked with in the past?
Yeah, you know, we've been fortunate enough to work with a ton of talented, creative people over the years, and you know, collaborated in some form or fashion with all those people that you mentioned a bit ago. You know, we're kind of known in the Texas music scene, or our forte, if you will, is you know, Texas country to Americana to roots rock, and you know, you were asking how different it is working with hip hop artists than, you know, traditionally that kind of music, and you know, talent is talent, and I remember when Matthew or Third first got in touch, and we got talking about the album and his vision, and he's just a genuine, likable guy, and I could feel you know, immediately like his passion for the music, and so, you know, I was like, hey, let's give this guy a shot, and so we brought him into the studio, and luckily over the years, you know, I've been able to be real busy in the studio and be able to hand pick sort of artists that we get to work with, and we got Matthew in here, gave him a shot, and you know, I could just feel his passion in the music. He had a great sense of rhythm and rhyme and really locking with the tracks, and so we just kept working together, building on stuff, and you know, like I said, talent is talent, and you know, the Third has just got such a great creative energy and a lot of talent.
Ain't never been a nigga, I'm a king.